Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hey, my name is Brittany and I talk all things beauty here on my channel, and in today's video I'm going to be doing a 3 looks 1 palette with the new Amunet palette from Adept Cosmetics. They did give this to me. I received this in PR from them. I can't believe it. I'm so excited. And today's the day that I'm finally going to do 3 looks 1 palette with this beauty. So I'm just going to do 1 look, 2 look, wash it off, and then come back with the 3rd look. I'm so excited. This is a very cool tone palette, and I love me some cool tones. All these names are Egyptian inspired and I do not know how to pronounce them, so we are just going to go in with this beautiful shade first. This, like, it looks white, but when you turn it, it's like blue. It's so stunning. Let me zoom you in, and if you hear any noises, my dog is in here with me and she's a big girl. I'm filming in like a very small area, and she is 80 pounds of fluff, and so if like you hear stuff, it's just her. But this shade is my favorite shade in the palette. Let me zoom you in a little bit more so you can see what's going on. But I'm just like to go in with the shimmer first, and then I will just kind of run the matte through my crease, because this shade is just like the star of the show for me. Very beautiful shade in my opinion. And now I want to put right here, Seth. I'm going to mix this one and this one together. So those two shades, like, as you can see, it is very light, and they almost hardly even show up on my skin. So I really have to go in and deepen them up. They're pretty much like my skin tone, so that's why, like, they just don't show up. But I'm going to go in with this dark brown now, and just to kind of deepen up the outer corner. And I really do love this brown. It's like a really cool tone, which is just like my favorite kind of brown to go into. And I'm just going to keep working that up. And then I'm going to go back in with that shimmer to kind of blend that in with the crease. I'm going to go in with that dark brown and put that on the lower lash line to kind of tie that in with what we got going on. And then it is now time to go in with that beautiful shimmer and just kind of, like, do you see how beautiful this shade is? Oh, I just love it so much. It's so unique. And like, boom, it is bold and poppin'. It is so lovely. And if you layer this shade over another shimmer, it just kind of like elevates the look. But I'm obsessed with it. I'm gonna get my beauty sponge and just kind of clean up because I got a little messy there. Okay, so this is the finished look for look number 1. I think this look is absolutely incredible, and for me, that shimmer is just the star of the show. For the second look, I'm dying to go in with this shade right here. It is so beautiful. It just looks like a very neutral, like everyday shimmer with like grunge to it. So I really want to go in with that. But first, I'm going to go in with this shade right here and just run that through my crease. I'm just steadily building that crease shade up, and I'm going to go back in with that dark brown, which it kind of looks brown, but on my skin tone, it looks gray. So it kind of, I guess it's going to depend on what skin tone you have, but it looks brown in the pan, and then when I get it on my eyes, it's gray. So it's right, let me see, right here. This is the one that it looks like it would be a really dark neutral brown, and then when you get it on my eye, it's pretty lean. It's like gray leaning, but still very beautiful nonetheless. And I'm going to build that up, blend out with another transition, and let's go in with that beautiful shimmer. I'm really excited. It looks so fun. It's about to be a smoky look right here, okay? And I cannot wait. Oh my word. How pretty is that? It's so fun. On the lower lash line, I'm going back in with the really deep matte and just going to connect the two together. And on the lower lash line, I say, like, let's just continue to smoke it out, you know, because I'm really liking the vibe so far. So I'm just getting more on my finger, and I'm going for it. I'm just going to smoke this out like so. Wow, isn't that awesome? It's a very pigmented shimmer. It's very unique. I'm trying to think. I don't believe I have a shimmer like this in my collection, so I'm super excited. It's very beautiful. It's like a gun smoke. Oh, I'm so obsessed with this shade. And on the inner corner, I really want to go back in with that blue just to add a touch of a fun pop. And like, let me just show you. Look how stunning that shade is. Are you kidding me? Like, any look, it just elevates, I'm telling you. Are you ready? Yes. Yep, yep. And I'm just going to drag it on just a little bit more, just to kind of brighten things up. I love it. I really, really love that look. So this is the finished look for look number 2. I'm obsessed. I didn't know I would really like it this much, because kind of like dark grays kind of make me nervous, but I think that shade really made me fall in love with it. So I'm going to wash this off, and then we will move on to look number 3. Now I want to play with more of the like pinks and purples in this palette, so I'm going to go in with that matte purple. I have not used this shade yet. I'm super excited to see how it performs. Like, it is so pigmented. Here goes nothing. Let's see. How pretty is that? It's really like true to color. Like, what you see in the pan is what you're going to get on your eyes. How fun is this shade? I really enjoy it, and I think this like complements the gray tones in this palette very well. Loving the cool tones. The purple and the grays, they just pair beautifully with each other. This purple is pigmented and it's blending very well, so I'm just going to continue to build this shade up. And you can still pick this palette up for the pre-order discounted price on Adept's website if you're curious. And then I believe till the end of the month, and then it's going to kind of go back to the normal pricing, I believe. But right now you can get it at a discounted price, and you can layer a coat on top, which whenever I shop through Adept, I always use Heather Austin's code if you're curious. I'm going to go back in with that purple and just run that on the lower lash line as well, because I'm obsessed with this color. I think it is absolutely beautiful. And just keep in mind, if you tone this down with the grays, you can make it more of like a wearable look. But I just wanted to go in like full pigment and see how well this shade blended out. And I think it did a beautiful job. Plus my eyes, I have filmed multiple videos today, so they're kind of sensitive, and this was like really effortless to blend out. Now I get to decide what shimmer. Oh, they're all so pretty. For more of like an everyday look, I love going into this shade right here. This is like a one and done look. It looks purple in the pan, kind of like some pink to it, and then whenever it shifts, you really get like a strong green shift to it. Let me see if I can capture the shift. See how in the mirror it's green and in the pan it's like purpley? For everyday wear, if you just layer that on top and kind of blend it with like just a clean brush, it looks so pretty. But let's see, I want to go in with this shade right here, this purple, and we're about to layer some shimmers because I really want to layer some on top. Wow, this shade is incredible. Look how pretty that is. It's so pigmented. I cannot wait. I haven't played with it yet. Oh, this is a special shade. This is very, very pretty. How fun is that? I'm going to do the same thing on the other eye, and I have found out that these shimmers are very, very thin, but they are very pigmented. And this, for me, my beautiful pink shade got hard pan because I just went in with my finger, and you know your finger has oils, so I would recommend going in with a brush, not your finger. So do as I say, not as I do. But because you may get hard pan if you go in with your finger, so definitely use a brush, because you know your fingers have oils and all that stuff on there. So I forgot to go in with a brush, but I think my brush is dirty, so I'm just going to continue to go with my finger, and I will fix it later. That shade is so fun and pretty. But I'm going to go in with more shimmers. I really want to go in with this pink right here, which is a lovely pink. It's such a cool tone pink shade. It's very unique. It's not just like your typical pink, you know. And I'm going to kind of put that on the inner part and have that work into the purple. Kind of going for like a monochromatic look, and do the same thing on the other eye. And then for the inner corner, I'm going to go in with this fun like duochrome shade. How beautiful is that? I'm obsessed. I love it. I love it. I love it. Now for the inner corner, let me get my brush. I'm going in with this. Oh, this pink is absolutely incredible right here. So it looks white in the pan, but like let me just show you, like on this black base, you see how it turns pink. It's really, really pretty. And I have found that this shade, it makes the inner corner look lovely. This is just like a perfect inner corner shade for like a fun poppy pink. And I'm just going to put that down. And if you have like, let's say you're doing a smoky look, like super, super dark and deep, like if you layered this maybe with like a black base and with that pink on top, oh, yeah, that would be stunning. I just noticed that that duochrome really pops when you have a black base or just a darker base. Like, it's so cute. I love it. And I'm just going to build that up and kind of take that on the lower lash line too to make it pop down here as well. Okay guys, so this is the third and finished look. I love it so much. These purples are so much fun, so I'm going to zoom you out. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please let me know down below, like, sound off, what was your favorite look that I created today? I'm obsessed with this purple look. Honestly, I love all three looks for their own reasons, but like, I don't know, I'm just kind of like feeling the purple today. But this shade right here, this pretty blue, I feel like if I layer that on top of any look, it just really makes me happy. It's just like, it's my favorite shade in this palette. Check out my first review that I did over this palette, and I did more of like a green look pairing these two together, which was a very beautiful look. So yeah, please let me know if you picked this up. Do you plan to? Is it on your wish list? Because I think the formula is very, very good. It's incredible. The mattes are so blendable. The shimmers are so sparkly and beautiful. But I'm going to wrap it up. Wherever you are in the world, I hope that you're doing well. I hope that you're healthy, happy, and safe. Stay beautiful. Bye guys.